What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Now, oh man. You're probably wondering, why do I have this up on the screen? What does this have to do with wrestling games? Well, you know, sometimes you get bored. Sometimes, occasionally, you look for games that are coming out later on in the year. Games that you could potentially add to your collection, potentially cop. So, I'm just browsing new releases or upcoming releases, and then I see this. But the main takeaway from this is not necessarily the covers, not the game, but this right here. This is what I'm looking at right here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, okay? Now you're wondering, what even is this? So, what this means is that 2K will be supporting PlayStation 4 and Xbox One for another year. I don't like the sound of that, okay? Both of these consoles released back in 2013. I don't like the sound of that. Why are we still supporting these dusty ass consoles? Why? Now I understand there's a large percentage, probably half or more than half of the gaming community that are still operating on an Xbox One or a PS4. I understand that. But the point I'm trying to make is you do all this bragging and boasting about, oh, it's nothing like we've ever seen before. Oh, the most powerful gaming consoles of all time. Oh, this hardware is next level. But how are we ever going to experience that if you're still stuck in the past? How are we ever going to experience true evolution if you're still stuck in the past? You feel what I'm saying? When is 2K going to take full advantage of this next gen hardware? When? It is 2024 and we're still supporting consoles from 2013. Like I said, I understand. I completely understand, man. The struggle is motherfucking real. It is. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. And inflation is not helping whatsoever. I understand that. But, once again, these consoles came out in 2013. And you're not doing what Call of Duty does, and you're not making it into one single app, one single game like they do for Call of Duty HQ. You're not doing that. What you're doing is you're separating them into two different games, two different files. So that takes up even more space on our consoles. Probably 50 to 100 gigs apiece for these games, the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X version. So that's more unnecessary space. If I want to play with my homies on the Xbox One, I gotta go on the Xbox One version. I can't just tell them, hey, get on the Series X, even though it's the same exact game, just a different platform. And I'm tired of these excuses. Oh, well, it's hard to operate when it's 4 platforms. Oh, well, it's this, well, it's that. And then, let alone, you got 9 months. You got 9 months to work, 2K. 9 months to work. 9 months. You got 9 months to work, and we still supporting these old-ass, dusty-ass consoles. I don't really like the sound of that. Now, there could be a case where it's only for NBA and it's not for WWE. That could be a case. But I think the hint is already there because each time we've gotten the game on Xbox One and PS4, we've also gotten it on... Yeah. Each time we've gotten an NBA game on Xbox One and PS4, we've gotten a WWE game on Xbox One and PS4. So I think the hint is already there. I think they're supporting it for another year. I don't like the sound of that, man. I really don't. I think 2K24 should have been the last and final game on both sides, NBA 2K and WWE 2K. I think 2K24 on both sides should have been the last and final time you supported last gen hardware. I'm just keeping it real. It's time to let these consoles go, man. There's been plenty of companies, plenty of games that have moving forward. And they want to, move, they want to get with the times. Even the new college football game. We haven't had a college football game in years, and you would expect, since Madden is only on, since Madden is on Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and Xbox Series X, you would expect for college football to do the same, but they said hell nah. And that game is exclusive to Series X and PS5. Hmm. Hmm. UFC. UFC is no longer on the Xbox One and PS4. Mortal Kombat is no longer on the Xbox One and PS4. I can go on and on and on and on. I'm just saying, bro. The Xbox One and the PS4 are over a decade old. 2K, it's time to get with the times, bro, and focus on the modern day. Focus on the hardware that has recently released, not the hardware from a decade ago. I'm just keeping it real, bro. It's time to get with the times, man. It's time. This is just a sign of more problems to come. Like I said, I know no game is perfect, but I feel like this also adds to, how difficult it is to support these games in the long run. You know, you got to patch up things on the Xbox Series X, then patch up things on the Xbox. On the PS4 and the PS5, and go back and forth, and every specific console wants their patch. I think it'll be easier to support just two consoles, the consoles that recently released. If you're not gonna put the games in one file, in one application, in one game, let it be one thing, then move on. Because Call of Duty, yes, they still support Xbox One, they still support PS4. But when you download the Xbox One version or the PS4 version, whatever, it's in one single file. Call of Duty, because it's Call of Duty HQ. If you're not going to do that, if you have no plans of doing that, move on. Simple as that. It's just more problems to come and more unnecessary storage taken up on these consoles. I'm just keeping it real. Let's get with the times, because I'm really curious. Like, I really want to see what this game will look like. What these games will look like if you're focused on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. I'm curious, man. We have yet to see it. We have yet to see it. We've been stuck on the Xbox One and the PS4 since 2K15, since you've acquired the license. And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Since you've acquired that WWE license, you have yet to move on with the times. Let that sink in, WGC. Let that sink in for a minute. Over a decade supporting that dusty ass console. Hey, like I said, I know money is tight. I know the struggle is real. Trust me. I fucking know. Trust me. We know, bruh. It is not all fine and dandy, bro. We know. The struggle is real as hell, man. We know. But when it comes to a game's evolution, when it comes to advancement, when it comes to really getting the best out of these games, I think that will come if you focus on the current hardware. Okay? That's where I'm getting at. But unfortunately, I think that won't be the case. Another year with WWE 2K on Xbox One and PS4. How y'all feeling? Personally, I don't like this decision, and I hope that 2K26 we can move on. Since we basically already got our hint that 2K25 will still be supporting Xbox One and PS4, I'm hoping that 2K26, that's it. But with that being said, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the bell to notify for each and every Unsanctioned TV upload. It's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. Wait, but before I go, man, let's talk about this cover. I know, I introduced that bad news. It caught you off guard, but man, let's talk about this cover. Ooh, that cover is icy, man. Shout out to Vince Carter. One of the best, if not the best dunker of all time. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. Oh my goodness gracious, it is over. If you know, you know. If you understood the reference, hey, you're a real one. But with that being said, it's Sunstation TV, and we out here. One love, God bless, see you in the next one. Peace. Love y'all.